I never thought I'd go against a colonel. Not in this lifetime. But the day I saw what he called freedom, something inside me snapped. He stood there, smiling, while the woman in front of him, her eyes empty, her wrists trembling, nodded like she believed every word. He told everyone she was free now. But I knew, people don't look like that when they're free. I didn't plan to be a hero. I just wanted to survive. But surviving in his world meant pretending not to see the chains. The invisible ones. Colonel Harker was a legend. To his men, he was a war hero. To the rest of us, he was untouchable, the kind of man whose orders you didn't question. And then there was her. Dr. Lyra Vale. The only civilian ever brought into the base under classified protection. They said she volunteered. But when I passed her cell, yes, it looked more like a cell than a lab, she didn't even glance up. She was just whispering something to herself. The same phrase, over and over. He said it's safe out there now, he said it's over. No restraints. No guards. But she never moved from that room. That was the first time I realized, she wasn't being held. She was being kept. Curiosity is dangerous in a place like that. But I couldn't stop myself. I started digging through encrypted files, surveillance footage, anything I could access without raising alarms. And then I found something that made my blood run cold. Colonel Harker had been running psychological conditioning programs, experiments on compliance under extreme authority. Dr. Vale was subject 0. The test was simple: convince her she was free, while keeping her under total control. That's when I realized, the colonel didn't need walls or weapons. He had rewritten her reality. I wanted to expose him. God, I did. But if I did that, the whole operation would collapse, and with it, the lives of the people depending on it. If I stayed silent, he'd win. If I spoke out, others would die. And then I found a way. Not to destroy him, but to make him destroy himself. Every command the colonel gave went through a secure neural network, one he trusted completely, because it was built on Dr. Vale's code. I altered the system. A small loop in his interface, a reflection protocol. The next time he issued a control directive, it wouldn't affect her. It would affect him. He didn't notice. He smiled at her, told her to calm down. And then his pupils shrank, his voice faltered. For the first time, he hesitated. He looked at me, eyes wide, and whispered, she's free?" I nodded. And he collapsed, trembling, whispering the same phrase she once did. He said it's safe out there now, he said it's over. Dr. Vale walked out of the compound alone that night. No guards. No orders. No fear. She didn't thank me. She didn't need to. I watched the colonel being carried away, mumbling the words he once used to control her. I thought I'd feel victorious. But as I looked at her walking into the dawn, I realized. I just replaced one cage with another. She was free, yes. But I wasn't. And maybe that's the real lesson. You can stop a colonel. You can free someone you love. But sometimes, the hardest person to free is yourself. You've watched this far, that means you felt what I meant. So go ahead, subscribe. Because the next story might make you question yourself.